Mick sneaking around is making no one happy, least of all Shirley after he pulls out of a visit with Ollie. He promises her he'll tell Linda when she returns. Elaine guesses what he's been playing at when Carmel turns up in the square, and she forces him to tell Nancy and Lee, who are both upset at the news. A drunken Lee has a go at Shirley until Buster steps in and drags him away, but the family's in a mess when a stunned Linda shows up. Ronnie pretends she's okay with Roxy and Dean's plan to leave the square, but then enlists Billy to rob Blades and put Dean out of business. Dean blames Roxy for leaving the salon unlocked, but soon twigs it was Ronnie's doing, and worse for her, she accidentally inspires Dean to propose. Roxy's delighted and wastes no time in planning an engagement party. Ronnie again tries to show her exactly the man Dean is, but is he one step ahead of her? Kim agrees to give Vincent another chance to be a dad to Pearl and tries to show him just what he's missing. One thing leads to another and he stays the night. But does Kim regret it? We say hello to Corrie next. Kylie's haunted by the spirit of Cullum and is paranoid that she can smell his body buried under the annex. As David argues with her they had no choice, it was that or prison, in walks Gail, and she heard their macabre conversation. David desperately covers by claiming Kylie's back on drugs and books her a fake appointment with her counsellor to back it up. Later, Gail hosts her annex party, literally dancing on a grave. Scumbag Tony is back on the scene and sneaks a kiss off Liz, witnessed by Amy, but Steve can't bear being near him and disappears to visit Andy for a bit. Liz feels guilty about the effect it's having on Steve, while Tracy turns on her. Before long, Tony tells her he's clearing out their account. So much bad blood. Liz asks Tony to give Steve's share of the Rovers back to win the family round, and we'll soon see what his motives are. Simon returns from Peter's as sullen as ever, and he accuses Leanne of sending him away because she doesn't care, but she tells him it was because of the attacks. Next, we're in the village. As Aaron pleads not guilty, Ashley wonders if Andy is the shooter after the farmer drunkenly tells him Aaron is innocent and he wanted him dead. When he sobers up, he begs Ashley to believe it was just the booze talking, but later Ashley leaves him a voicemail persuading him to go to the police. Only he sent it to Robert by mistake. He hotfoots it to Andy's and his brother admits he was behind the shooting, prompting a desperate car chase. Later, Robert gets Aaron released when he gives a false description of the gunman, and he tells Andy he's trying to put things right. Okay. Nicola's back and disgusted to find that they're not living in Mill Cottage. As she tells Lauren why she's back from Dubai early, Jimmy decides to outdo his Top Gun act with a bit of dirty dancing. Lucky lady. Megan has to go to a baby scan alone, but when Nikhil accidentally sees the photo of the scan, he insists she can't leave without letting Jay know.